There's just something about the Shein website that lures me in every single time, especially around the holidays. I'm weak. The dresses are dazzling. There's lots of colors and textures and bows and sparkles and sequins. And admittingly, I was enticed to give them one more try against my better judgment. Were lessons learned? Yes. But do I also have tendencies to touch a hot stove twice? Unfortunately, also yes. So we're going to be talking about everything in today's video, the good, the bad, and the very unsightly that I bought from Shein. Okay, we're going to be starting this video off on a positive note. The big disappointments are going to come later, I'm afraid. Y'all know Shein is the gift that just keeps on giving.
Clark, that's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
So we are going to kick off this haul with a skirt from Shein, and I'm not going to lie to y'all, I've probably seen this skirt scrolling through the site for the last 3 months. And it wasn't until I started seeing like actual pictures from real customers that I decided to bite the bullet, because Shein has done me dirty in the past. Like, I have true trust issues with them. So this is a leopard printed maxi dress, and I have to say that this is definitely nothing earth-shattering, but the construction and the design are both fantastic. I have no issues there. It has an elastic waistband and also has 2 layers of fabric, so it's not going to be sheer at all. You're not going to be able to see your caboose. You're not going to be able to see your shapewear under it. Now, since I'm a plus-sized lady, I think this looks best with like a sleek, more fitted top for me personally. But this would look so dynamite with like a slouchy, chunkier sweater, or even like a distressed t-shirt, especially if you live in warmer climates, with combat boots. Oh my goodness. Also, just a little FYI, if you're interested in possibly picking this up, I found the sizing to be a little bit weird with this. So normally speaking, I wear like a 3X and up when it comes to Shein, but this one runs very big. So I picked it up in a 2X or a size 16, and I know I'm not a size 16, okay? I wear it a little bit higher on my waist. I like it to, you know, fit in the smallest part of my waist, and it works perfectly for that, but definitely keep in mind that it does run a little bit on the large side. Okay, so next is gonna be a dress style that I have actually seen all over my social media For You pages. I've seen it on TikTok, I've seen it on Instagram, I've seen it on Facebook. And I'm not really sure who the original designer is for this dress, but I will tell you that House of CB has kind of taken that design and ran with it. Basically speaking, it's a midi dress or a maxi dress, usually florally printed with lots of pastel colors, and it's just gorgeous. I love the overall aesthetic. It's kind of old-fashioned in a way, very feminine, very dainty. This one, unfortunately, is just kind of a beige Becky, but what makes it really special and what makes it stand out is the pleating or the puckering right there at the hip bones. And this usually looks so cute on everybody else's body but my own. I don't really like it on myself. I don't feel very comfortable in it. And the fabric, it feels decent. Like, it has a kind of interesting texture to it, but it's just a little bit too sheer for my liking. So, I mean, it's definitely doable. So if you invest in some good nude shapewear, you would be fine, or some nude underwear. But I found that when I was trying it on, over my undergarments and whatnot, I could see texture, and I know that as soon as I go walk outside in 20-degree weather, it's gonna be nipplage for days, and I don't want that. Okay, so here's where things really took a turn in the wrong direction. A big U-turn in the wrong direction. So everybody knows that this is dress up season, parties, festivities, get-togethers, that type of thing, and I was looking for a dress that felt different. I didn't want plaid, I didn't want red, I wanted jewel tone emerald goodness. And baby, I got the jewel tone, but I got none of the goodness. The goodness has left the chat. I don't even think she even came to the chat. But do y'all want to know the real kicker about this dress? This has a 4.68 stars out of 5 stars. Like, how? How does that happen? This is why I don't trust reviews. I don't trust reviews on any websites anymore. When I want reviews, I watch YouTube. That's what I do. The fabric is just miserable against the skin. There's no lining. It's super scratchy. The seams at the bottom roll under, so it looks really uneven. It had a weird smell as soon as I took it out of the package. The zipper won't zip down. So I have to pull it up over my boobs. Like literally, this is the epitome of awful. I do love the color though. So if there is a silver lining at all, it would be that. And also I like the cut of the dress. I think the cut of the dress had a lot of potential. It's just Shein has to use the cheapest fabrics and the worst materials ever. And it's just really unfair for us customers because we're the ones who have to go through the whole headache of printing out the return labels and boxing it up and bringing it to the UPS store. That could be miles and miles away, so we're wasting gas money, and it just makes me so upset because the reviews were misleading. All that because of reviews. You know what I mean? So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So let's redirect to something that has absolutely nothing to do with clothes, and it just so happens to work like a dream. And it's two things. The first is going to be this makeup carousel organizer thing that I picked up from the Shein website for $13, and I use it for my perfume storage. You put it together yourself. It takes all of probably 1 minute to do. It's super, super easy, and I love it. And it makes everything look so nice and so tidy, and I can see everything, and it really just kind of elevated my vanity area. Next is going to be a necklace earring organizer carousel that I just have to say I needed desperately. I picked this up for I think $8 or something like that. And before this, I had all my earrings in like an old Christmas gift box, and it was nearly impossible to find any mate to a specific earring that I was looking for to wear for any sort of occasion. Now, I will say that originally, whenever I took it out of the package, whenever I was about to build it, the materials do feel a little bit on the flimsy side, so the plastic just doesn't feel like it's gonna hold up. But once it's built together, once the grooves and everything match, which I have to say kind of was a challenge, now everything is perfectly aligned. I could see everything. I was able to declutter a whole lot of ugly earrings, and the storage capabilities for this thing is just unmatched. I also picked up a really cute holiday headband at Shein, and this is what it looks like. And I paid $6 for it, which kind of feels a little expensive now that I feel it, not gonna lie, especially for some like variously sized beads on top. But nonetheless, it's really, really cute. And if you like headbands, they sell these all day long at TJ Maxx. And they have a lot more like assortment of different styles, and they're bedazzled and whatnot. And they're probably about the same price. But this one really feels nice on the head. Like I don't get a headache whenever I wear it. So if you have a sensitive scalp like I do, it's not going to cause a headache, at least in the short term. I can't tell you in the long term. But in the short term, within 5 minutes, it's not going to give you a headache, but I thought it was really cute. Finally, I bought not one, not two, not three, but 4 holiday themed shirts. I got 3 sweatshirts and 1 t-shirt, and y'all know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I love like t-shirt themes that make me laugh or have a slogan or something like funny or silly. It's uplifting and it's corny. So when I saw these, I was like, come to mama, you're home. They're perfect. Nope. And this, folks, is why we can't have nice things, because they are such a no bueno situation. The fabric feels so weird and so dry and chalky, and the fabric has a shine to it. I don't know if it's like the stuff that they spray on these clothes or what. And I'm not about to find out, because if I wash it, then I can't return it. And best believe I'm returning these things. Not to mention that the sizing is all over the place. So I picked up a t-shirt in a size 6X. And you know, you would think that a size 6X on me would just overwhelm me and swallow me. It does not. It's not overwhelmingly big at all. But this is what it looks like. And I just fell in love with the graphic. It's kind of this old retro style. And she's just feeling jolly. And this thing has me feeling anything but jolly. I'm feeling feisty. Next is going to be this ivory Merry Christmas sweatshirt. And this one I picked up in a size 5X. And it feels the closest to a 5X than any of the other ones that I'm going to be showing you in today's video. And I may keep this one. I haven't decided yet. But if I wash it, I'm going to definitely let y'all know if the fabric feeling changes, because that's really important. Like how a fabric feels on my body is like the majority of the reason why I wear things. But I really like this graphic. It's the most chill of the bunch. The next one though, the next one is my favorite, because when I saw it on the Shein website, I audibly laughed. I am a sucker for Christmas desserts. So if you're going to make a pun out of Christmas desserts, I am so here for it. So we're just out here looking like a snack, and that took me out because it's made with the really cute Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes, and they are so delicious. If you've never tried one, definitely pick you up a box because they are life-changing. They got people on TikTok making desserts out of the Christmas tree cakes. Ugh, so good. And then on the same token, we have the Christmas tree sweatshirt in red, and it says, "Oh, Christmas tree." I thought that was a really cute finale. And I mean, you know, 3 sweatshirts here that have a really strange texture. This one has like a scuba material, so it feels like felt and it feels like scuba material on the inside. I'm just not a fan of it. So this one is definitely going to go back. But if this would have worked for me, best believe I'm going to be rocking this, wearing this out, going to TJ Maxx. And unfortunately for me, for spending over $160 on this order, I was just generally unimpressed. As I mentioned before, that makeup organizer Carousel, that was the highlight for me. I have stars in my eyes for that thing. So yeah, that was every single thing that I picked up from Shein for this holiday plus size haul. I hope y'all found this video helpful, enjoyable, and a little bit entertaining. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, thank y'all so much for watching. I always appreciate each and every one of you. Please stay safe and stay healthy in this wild, crazy, weird world that we're living in. And I'm going to be seeing y'all very, very soon. Next week with a cider haul. Bye.